Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel and welcome to today's video. So I have another autumn clean with me. This time though it is more of a deep clean and we're in the living room. I feel like I haven't shown this for a while in terms of going in, doing the sofa, doing the rug, doing all the, you know, the good stuff. I have some treats for you in this video, guys. Not good treats. I'm actually like in shock at how bad this front room was, but you stay tuned, keep watching. I promise it will not disappoint. But I hope you enjoyed today's video. There's lots of really cute moments in it, so don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you aren't already subscribed to my channel, please don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, or you can hover over as you're looking at the screen, bottom right hand corner. As you're looking at it, you'll see my name, Emma Nightingale. If you hover over that, the subscribe button pops up, so it's really easy to do. But yeah, stay tuned and let's jump into the video.
The problem is for me, I need eternity.
Okay, so I'm going to try and not talk through the whole video because I've actually spent so much time just looking for some more what I would class relaxing music, more of the upbeat music, because when I did my last clean with me, I did have a few comments saying that you guys really like the introduction, you really like the music, so I thought we would give it a go and try it again. And yeah, you can then that way put me on in the background, clean along with me, or just sit and watch and catch up with me. Either way, I really appreciate any of you that are here watching me. It really means the world to me. So just to note, I know not everybody can wash their sofa covers. My sister is actually very jealous of this because she can, and she has to use her carpet cleaner that I'm very kindly borrowing a little bit later in the video, but I can. They are machine washable, so if you want to wash your cushions, please just check the care labels. They're always on the sofa or inside the cushion, so just check first of all, because I wouldn't want anybody to do this and then end up ruining their cushions. So yeah, I just pop it in on a 30. I don't ever put it in the tumble dryer. This day I picked specifically to do this because now we're in autumn. I'm a little bit limited with the weather here in the UK. It's usually particularly wet. This day wasn't, and it was perfect just to pop it on the line. It's a bit of a breeze as well, so they dried really well. This part of the sofa obviously is fixed to the sofa, so I am just hoovering. This felt, I don't know if it is felt, it's kind of like a felt material. It's a nightmare with the dog hair, so you'll see me here going backwards and forwards, different heads on the hoover, and I don't manage to get it all up. Obviously I get most of the loose like bits and pieces, food, you know, whatever the kids have put down here. I managed to get that up, but the dog hair is really hard to get up, and we do tell him not to be on the sofa, but obviously he's a huge part of our family and he just loves a cuddle. So yeah, if you're wondering why I'm spending a lot of time on this, it's because of Clifford, basically. Okay, now everything is dry, so I'm in my cardigan because I don't know about you, but the mornings are a bit chilly, and then it seems to warm up a little bit, so you can walk around in a t-shirt like I have been, and then as soon as you get to like late afternoon, early evening, it just goes off so chilly. So I have my cardigan on, and you'll see me in a minute. I'm watching something. I can't remember now for the life of me what I was watching. But I was watching something and I'm so engrossed in it. When I was watching it back, I was thinking, you really are in a world of your own, aren't you? But this is what I love to do. So I think Tom had done the ballet run this time. And Ollie had gone with him. So I had Penny with me, but I think she was eating her tea because it's obviously a lot later in the day now. And yeah, I was able just to get this done because obviously it's not a particularly easy job. I do feel like I am fighting with these cushions to get them back on, but they're not too difficult. It's just fiddly because some of them, the ones on the bottom, are quite big. So it's a little bit, you feel like you're having a bit of a wrestling match with them. But once it's done, it just smells so lovely and they just look so much cleaner.
To I'm standing in a corner. I see you from across the room. It's kinda crowded here, but I know you see me too. Everybody's singing, oh, everybody's singing, oh. I don't know what it is about you. It must be in the way you move. Just say you want me to. We got nothing to lose. You're looking so old. You're looking so old. Now I'm moving closer to you, and it's getting dark in this room. Tell me what you wanna do. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, baby, let me love you.
And just like that, it's actually a few days later now, but I thought, because I've done the sofa, I do want to just get this room really deep cleaned. And we also managed to have a bit of a toy purge, and I managed to do this without Penny actually noticing, because with Christmas coming up, as much as we are like really keen this year, we're not going overboard because they just don't know what they've got. There's some toys that aren't like, they're for younger babies that she doesn't play with anymore. So I like to just go through everything. That way I can take it to the charity shop, I can put some bits on Vinted. But first of all, I've just hoovered the rug, and as you'll see, my obsession with the bigger hoover is still going strong. I don't know what it is, I've just really fallen out of love with my handheld Dyson. I don't know whether to get, I do like a handheld for convenience, but I don't know whether to maybe look at the Shark one, because my Dyson is just not where it's at, guys. And for the money, I'm just like really disappointed in it, really. But I'm just clearing most things off of the floor, because what I'm going to do before we go in and deep clean the rug, we're going to pull this sofa out, and you just wait. You just wait and see what is under here, because I was not expecting that. And I kind of had a moment where I was like, oh, what have I done? Why?
I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It's almost like you make me fly. And when I look at you smile, I don't know how, but it feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. It feels like I'm drunk on you. Oh! Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love you, let me love you. Baby, let me love you, let me love you. Let me love, let me love, let me love you.
OMG.
Let me love you.
So, right at this exact moment, I am questioning my life choices and why I decided this was a good idea. But please, I thought I have to show you before I even get started on this. This is the reality of my sofa. Why? Just why?
Okay, so the room isn't the biggest room, so it's quite hard because our sofa's a corner sofa. I have to push it right out, so I'm trying to find out the best angles to show you what I was like having to deal with here. Once I've hoovered and I get the steamer out, I'll show you in a minute. There's some really stuck on stains, like something's been spilt, obviously, that I didn't realise, and it's been allowed to dry. And my steamer was actually like amazing. It just got it straight up. That's why I love my steamer. Most of these bits here are Clifford's, so you'll see this grey basket is his toy basket. He loves a ball. Honestly loves a ball. And then we can't find them because they're all under the sofa. So I'm just putting everything back in his basket for him, and then I'm picking up the many empty drinks bottles that have accumulated under the sofa, and then we'll be able to get the hoover in.
Forever, forever, forever.
Okay, so just giving it a very quick hoover. It's mainly just to get the dust up and also on the skirting boards because it has built up there with the sofa being pushed against it. And talking of skirting boards, look how yellow they've gone. This room does need a freshen up. It's not like high up on the list of jobs because we've got other stuff to finish first of all, but this room we will look at doing. It's just, I want to get rid of the grey. I just find it such a cold colour and I don't know why I ever did it grey to be honest, but that would involve probably getting rid of the sofa. But that's the story for another day, guys. I won't bore you with that. But I've now got the steamer in. I'll leave this linked below because I do get a few questions on this. I've had this now, I think, for a couple of years. It's the Shark. I don't know what it's called. It's just got like 2 pads that rotate round, and obviously you just pop the pads in the washing machine. And you can buy more off of Amazon. So you've got some, obviously, if some are in the wash, but you just put water in it, and it's so good. You'll see in a minute here. Can you see that mark there? I don't know what it was, but it was like hard and thick as well. So I don't know. I don't even want to know what it was, to be honest. But if you'll see, I did have to go over it a few times. And this clip is slightly sped up. It's like sped up ×2. So it's not overly fast. But you'll see when the steamer goes a certain way, you don't kind of like manipulate the steamer, you kind of go where it takes you, if that makes sense. So sometimes as it's going in towards the wall, the head will want to rotate so it can slide up and down the wall to get into like all of the like bits along it. So that's not a very good explanation, I know, but it is a very good steamer. So I will leave that link below if you are in the market for one. Next up, I've just got a magic eraser. You need this in your cleaning caddy because any marks, I've got black scuff marks all over my skirtings and no effort whatsoever, it just gets those marks right off. So I'm just giving this a wipe over before we hoover and steam again in here, and then we can start putting everything back to where it belongs.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking?
What if the world had more of your smile? What if the wind could spread your love? What if your sweetness could reach everyone? There'd be no wars.
Fun fact, guys, I actually forgot that this sofa came apart like that. So when it did it, if you remember when I was hoovering it, lots and lots of crumbs and things get stuck in between that little join, and I was able to get them out. So a little unexpected job that I was doing. But yeah, I really didn't know, but obviously I should have remembered because that's how they got it in the house, otherwise it wouldn't have got in. So all that time I've been spending trying to get down in between that gap when I could have just lifted it off. But there we go, another job done. So I'm just finishing up hoovering just any last minute bits that have come on the floor from that little sofa maneuver there, and then I'm just going to give the floor a steam before we go in and deep clean the mat. So obviously I've taken the anti-slip rug mat up that sits under the mat, and I don't put that back down actually for a couple of days. I just want to make sure the rug is fully clean before I do that. So if you can see here, can you see sometimes the head twists and there's like, I'm not doing anything to it. It's because it's hit something and it kind of just tracks along. It's really, really good. And obviously it just kills like all the bacteria. You're not using like harsh chemicals or anything like that. So I do really recommend a steamer. Obviously I've got a few different mops depending on what mood I'm in. This time of year I do use my steamer a lot because obviously we've got building work opposite us. Our road is actually covered in mud, and goodness knows what, it's actually really bad to be honest. So I'm having to steam very regular at the moment, a lot more regular than I would like to, but yeah, I do really, really love this steamer.
Dreaming of you, dreaming of you.
And I'm just popping this Monopoly back under. Do you know, we've never played this. I said to Tom, we have to play this. We bought it as like a family game. Never played it, but here I am. So this toy box I've brought down from Penny's bedroom because she's got like a new toy system. I think it's called is it the Troge Fast by IKEA? She's got like a whole system up there now, so I could really organise her toys in her bedroom. But I'm just going through this chest, so eventually this won't be here because we're going to have built-in cabinetry where you see that oak sideboard, and I'm going to have shelves. I've been saying this for years, but that's what I am going to have. So this won't sit here. If we do keep it, I'm going to pop it out in our storage room. But I'm just going through everything. So that red bag is what I've got to donate and sell. I just need to obviously go through and see the condition of everything, because she's really into Barbies and she's probably going to get more of it for the C word. So I just don't want her to have so much stuff she doesn't know what she's got. So I thought it'd be sensible while she's not in here, particularly looking what I'm doing, I can quickly just go through the bits down here, and then I'm just giving that a wipe over and then dusting the sideboard. And then same with this side. So she's just got her little IKEA kitchen. This just sits over in the corner. This is probably going to stay because she does play with this, and I've got her quite a lot of little accessories from the IKEA wooden toy event to add to it for Christmas as well. So I'm thinking I'm going to get her like a bigger basket that can sit next to it, and she can just take what she needs and everything will be together. This basket here, this is what she had when she was a baby, so it just houses like her toddler dolls and her dolls. Eventually I want to move those up to her bedroom, but obviously I just need to go through those drawers again. So for now I was just taking out the bits of toys that are broken that she doesn't use, and then just putting the dolls back in there. And then the dollhouse that you see just behind, or in front of me, sorry, next to the radiator, I'm probably going to put that in her room because that actually does sit on top of that little Trojfast system. And I thought it would look really cute out there because she's just putting her unicorns in here, so she's not really using it for what it's intended for, and that way it just frees up a little bit of space down here. I don't want to obviously put everything in her bedroom because she is only just 3, so she most of the time will play down here with her bits and pieces, but I just want to make sure there's not like so much stuff that bits get lost, broken, you know how it is. If you don't keep on top of it, it can actually go crazy, can't it?
Reaching for the grand, as willows align, we lose track of time. Head up high, now we climb. Oh, dreamy, breezy, we go. Easy, easy on our tiptoes. Undercover agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond dawn.
And then here we are, we're just deep cleaning the rug. So this is the second time I've done it in a couple of months since I've had it. Actually, I think I got this rug last year and it actually came up so well. So this is my sister's carpet cleaner. It's the Vax, I think it's a Spot Clean Pro, but I'll leave a link to it in the description. I am definitely going to invest in one for myself because you'll see, it from this angle it doesn't look very dirty. I mean, it looks like the colour it's supposed to be, but I don't know if you can see just along the edges they look a little bit greyish. They definitely are grey, and there was some like pink like spills of when Penny had her makeup doll head, and some of the eyeshadow got on the floor. So yeah, I'm just obviously going in with Clifford as well, and with it being that time of year I do ask that people take their shoes off, but some people do wear their shoes in here, which I do slightly have an anxiety attack as I'm watching people walk on my rug with their shoes on. And so yeah, I just like to keep on top of it, and this way it just sanitizes it. And it didn't take that long to dry actually, so like I said, I left the anti-slip mat out, but I think by the next morning it was dry, but it was fine to walk on. You didn't get like wet feet or anything like that because it does a really good job of taking up the extra water. I didn't show you the final dump before I got rid of it, but can you see there? Can you see the colour of that water? Look at the screen, that is the dirty water. So it did a really good job, and yeah, I'm super happy.
Or maybe we just hit the end of the road.
That is going to wrap up today's video. I really hope you enjoyed. I hope it gave you some motivation. Don't forget to subscribe, like and comment, and I will see you in my next video. Bye everyone.
Wish you the best.